Hey guys, we're back with Chaos Child. Last time we were... It feels like we're in the calm before the storm, before something very big happens. Just like we know something very big is gonna happen. But like, I do wonder if this is the end of the common route. Like, in my brain, I know that's not true because like, come on, there's gonna be like 8 or 9 chapters, just like Chaos on the Steins Gate, right? But also like, I wanna believe that whatever happens at the culture festival is gonna be like, you know, the midway point. Like, you know how Steins Gate had its midway point, you know, very obvious. Chaos had it, you know, it's with also very obvious. Chaos Child has to have a midway point too, which is like, oh, this is where things get good. Anyway, I feel like we're gonna probably hang out with Serika next, and then we're gonna hang out with No. Did we not read this? Her husband was working late and didn't make any money. Did we not read this? Yeah, okay. Oh, you almost got me there, game. That was the creepy sumo mask thing. Shinjo took out a picture of the face of the man who stabbed Kurusu. Showed it to Kunosato. Okay. We're here with
そちらの読み通り、こいつと病院に入院していた例のイラストレーターとはつながりがあった。
Right, okay. Illustrator. You see, I've been rewatching we're like skimming through the videos as I upload them, right? That one's the next one, so I haven't gotten back to the hospital yet. I don't remember exactly what happens. Kunosato didn't really react. She listened to him speak as if she knew everything he was going to say already.
同じ高校の同級生だ。一時は原作と絵を2人で分担して共同のペンネームで漫画を描いていたこともあるらしい。
But okay, so they're like very connected. The attacker. Who's the attacker?
そいつらが一連の猟奇殺人の犯人だという可能性はアリバイはあるのか？
Oh, the guy who attacked No? Or
2人とも1年ほど前から病室もしくは部屋に引きこもりだ。イラストレーターの方は病院の監視カメラにもその記録が残ってる。壁砲の生徒を刺した男の方は家族の証言に頼るしかないが、警察に駆けつけてきた時。
I wonder, did Takuyo and Serika avoid the cameras at all? Or are they on there? Moshi. Then a phone rang. Kyonkun Denwa? Kunosato picked it up without saying a word to Shinjo. Oh, okay. Even from here, he could tell exactly how annoyed Arimura Nai was. But Kunosato cut her off before she could say a word.
ごねるつもりか、それとも報告か。
そういうところが。
I mean, it could be both. Kunosato had no intention of listening to her complaints. But did she do what she was told? Did she get any results? That's all Kunosato wanted to hear.
どっちなんだ？
伝えました。これでいいんですよね。
Okay, so that came from... Wait, what? Hold on, is it?
よし。
Mio!
明日は当然お前も立ち会え。直接だ。出なければ意味がない。
I wonder if they're gonna keep at it with basically these 3 being a group, and then, you know, there's Takuryu's group, or if eventually they're all gonna come together. Because like Chaos they never really had like Bond basically never met Takuji, whatever the main character's name is, right? And like the blonde girl never really, like after the beginning, I don't think she ever really worked with them, did she? So basically there's 2 independent groups going on.
いろいろめんどくさいんです。私はあなた方に協力する気は。
Oh wow. Kunosato hung up before she could finish her sentence. Shinjo was glaring at her.
どうした？続けろ。
今のは有村さんだろう。こちらに無断で進めるのはやめてくれないか。
代替案のない批判は誹謗に過ぎないし、 希望は暇人か無能であることの証明だぞ。続けろ。
Okay.
お前な。
Shinjo frowned, dissatisfied, but gave up and flipped through the papers he was holding.
どこまで話したんだった？
You know, something I really like about Chaos Child is how like high quality it is with back, side, and front sprites for at least some of the characters, right? So like it from this camera angle, it actually looks like they're looking at each other, having a conversation.
敵法の生徒を指した男の家族の証言。
Give the testimony, yeah.
ああ。男の家族が警察に駆けつけてきた時の第一声は、息子が人を刺すなんてありえないではなく、息子が外出するなんてありえないだったそうだ。
They're just happy he got out, you know. Doesn't matter what he's up to. He's finally out of his cave.
猟奇殺人が起こった日も絶対に家から出ていないと言っている。
Unosato looked upward for a second, as if lost in thought.
その証言、信用してもいいとは思うな。男の作っているイカれたページが事件のあった時刻に更新されているし。
Is he being framed?
まあ、それが偽装と言い切れなくもないが。精神鑑定は？
相変わらず救世主がどうのこうのと繰り返している。
Normal stuff.
メガロマニアか。
Just say big words in English, that makes you sound cool. Unosato frowned as if she was annoyed.
イラストレーターは2007年頃何をしていた？
2007? Chaos Head took place in 2009, didn't it?
ん ?2007 年はまだ地方だ。九州だな。
確かか。
ん？ああ。2008年末に東京に越してきて、その時高校で傷害の犯人と一緒になった。
Okay. I feel like this sprite is a little bit of same face with someone. I don't know who. Does anyone else see that?
なるほど。当てが外れたな。釣れたのは結局、結界説なんかの妄想に逃げ込む奴らだけか。
Stop saying shooty stuff and explain to yourself with normal words. Suddenly she leaned back in her chair, seemingly bored.
結局、そいつらは猟奇殺人に関しては白だったか。単なる歴史シールの模倣犯の可能性が高いな。
模倣犯？
アリバイが確立している以上、まあある程度だが、事件との直接のつながりは薄い。間接的につながるとしたら、歴史シールに関することだけ。原作と絵に分かれていたということは、絵を描くのはイラストレーターの方だったんだろう。
What does the manga have to do with anything?
歴史シールが最初に発見されたのは
Oh, that's
2007年頃の
2007.
東京だ。
Oh.
その頃そいつは九州にいた。
Okay, I see what she's saying. They're trying to find out if the illustrator is the one who started the sumo sticker thing.
漫画で芽が出ず、承認欲から悪ふざけで歴史シールの作者を名乗り、お互いに精神を病んで、片方は持ち前の画力を生かして歴史シールに取りつかれ、もう片方は物語でも書いているつもりでそれを妄想のネタにした。
There's got to be a little more to it though, right?
無論確証のない推測だが、どの道すぐにわかる。それよりも
I know these guys are gonna be complete red herrings. Like, it's gonna be. They're tied into it somehow. What was more concerning was the fact that the man hadn't left his room for years. Would he really leave it just because he learned about a bunch of stickers appearing? I really need to go rewatch the hospital scene. Because they met the illustrator, right? And like, I remember stuff happening in the hospital, but I don't remember exactly what. And that was where the illustrator was kept. During the New Generation Madness, there are rumors that the hospital was involved with a certain but I assume that's the same hospital from Chaos Head, with a certain religious organization that's connected to that particular case. It was also supposedly related to SafeWorks, the company involved in the restoration work that resulted in security cameras all over town.
俺は正直半信半疑だぞ。こんないたずら書きみたいなシールが事件に関係しているなんて。
なら安心しろ。明日は別口だ。
He's being sent to a cultural festival to come hang out with me, Takuyo. Funasato opened up a file she saved on her PC.
これは
明日、駅法の新聞部と対談を行う渡部の記事だ。
Okay, they are bringing
お
that
前
up.
が影で接触して炎上を煽ったあのネット記者か。
ああ。
I don't remember that, but that sounds in line. She's the host of like a radio thing Takuyo listens to, right? I'm not misremembering that. I remember Takuyo listening to a radio thing. Pretty sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure she does that. And then opened up a picture of the photo of the sumo sticker that's taken at this. She lined it up against the one in the art. Shinjo stared at it for a moment. Then he realized.
表情が違ってる？
We already covered this with Takuyo.
渡部は今回のこと以外でもさまざまな現場に潜入しては大量のスクープ画像をものにしている。
Okay,
そ
so
の
it's just
数が
not
あまり
him.
にも多いため、一部の人間が捏造だと言って専門家たちに調査を求めた。画像には一切改ざんの跡は見られなかった。
Oh shoot. Shinjo figured out what she was trying to say. No way, he whispered to him. I just got a Discord message I've been waiting for. My petty revenge is at hand.
もしそうであれば。
Oh, I'm not gonna get into this.
楽しい文化祭になるかもしれないな。
Like, part of me wants to go gamble on and on, but the other part of me is like, yeah, just get on with Chaos Shout. I've delayed this enough. Anyway, so it sounds like she's not gonna show up, but Shinjo might. Exhausted from all the work I'd been doing, I decided to use one of the meal tickets I've been given. Headed for the cafeteria. Did we get a date? Is it still the same day? Then I realized I never used the cafeteria before and had no idea how it worked, how the cafeterias work, dude. There are a lot of loud groups that ate there, and I didn't like it. In the end, I gave up. Okay, so I decided to go into the courtyard and check on something I thought about. What is he? Does he bring a lunch? Or what does he eat for lunch then? I can't imagine himself making himself a lunch in his little RV. It's untakuyu. The wind chimes that had been set up for the restoration festival. The wishes that were tied to them. Arimori said it was a secret, but I was interested in seeing what she'd written down. Maybe I'd get a clue as to who she really was. Gonna find her name along the huge number of wind chimes. There were no clappers inside the chime. Clappers? Like the part that makes sound? So many wind chimes, if there had been some there, it would have been an incredible noise. Yeah. Saw several other messages as I searched. Please let everyone be happy. Please don't let anyone be sad. A lot of platitudes like that. And then I found it. Arimora Hinae. Please let the truth be found. Just a single line. Let the truth be found. What did she mean? The truth about the earthquake? There's no truth to be found. Earthquake was an earthquake. There's an urban legend that the earthquake had been caused artificially, but there's no way that could be true. What did she mean when she written this? Hey Serika. Are we gonna hang out now? And I get a delusion choice for you? Turn your gun and saw a familiar face.
もうどこ行ってたの？ずっと探してたんだよ。電話しても繋がらないし。
My heart raced a little when I heard that. That's me. I told you I dropped it. You know that, right?
そっか。
I dropped my phone at AH Tokyo General Hospital and still didn't have it back. Probably never gonna get it back. They had it now. Oh, the old guy! Forgot about the old guy and the kid. The kid is in. I recognize her because she's on the Steam thing that I think I used to use as a thumbnail for like the first 8 episodes or so, or switched it over. Started actually making like a custom one every time. Oh, we still haven't met Pink Girl with twin tails, I think. Maybe we have met her. I do not remember her at all. Two of them, and I think, is that girl Amy-chan? That from the text messages? I think it's just Amy. We don't have to add the Chan. I swear there's a Chan. I'm not just adding that in my Chuny head. 2 of them I'd seen in the pictures on the board in the club. They filled out the paperwork to have it shut off already. I forgot about the dropping the phone thing. The phone itself was locked, so if they try to use it anyway, it should wipe itself. I really want to be able to see what was inside. So the idea of someone else, particularly someone else connected to the case, having my phone wasn't a pleasant one. I mean, there's a way, well, I don't know how easy it is to break into a. I was gonna say there's ways to do that, but wasn't there like a big thing about like, wasn't the FBI trying to get into an iPhone? Or at least they couldn't do it on the books. So I'm sure there's ways to do it, right? I remember hearing that about that in the news. So yeah, but the whole day reaching into my pocket and being surprised to find that it, like, you know, some big organization, like maybe with like a committee, maybe with like 300 people, could get into a locked phone. Only now that it was gone did I realize how much it depended on my. Probably a good idea to do what she said and go buy a new one, but that phone was. It has my sentimental picture that wasn't backed up to the cloud because I'm stupid. Nothing. Anyway, did you need something? Actually, she looked like she was in a big hurry a moment ago. With what? Okay, I cannot get over this. Like, I keep trying to just stop paying attention to it, but I cannot. With the text box there, right? It looks like Serika has like a gigantic chest, and then like this, like I don't know the right term for this, like a super anime-ish like hourglass figure. Like, do you see that? Like, look, the text box is there, it looks like it, but then you take that away, you know, normal proportions. But then text box there looks like comedic. Now you've seen it too, you will never unsee it. Anyway, we're coming with Serika, and then after that we go home and spend time with No, and then big stuff happens at Cultural Festival. I'm calling it now. Ooh-ah! That's dragged off again. Let's count up how many times that'll happen today. Keron is, oh, it's the Garo Froggy Maid Cafe, of course. I assume they're practicing. Those voices were from my class's project, the Garo Froggy Cafe. Have they mentioned that before? Is the second I heard Keron, I was like, oh, it all makes sense. After they said their lines, my classmates all started to do some kind of strange thing. They're making a video that will be displayed in the center of the cafe. Don't you guys know that the original Garo Froggy doesn't talk? They don't even know their Garo Froggy lore. Look at these losers. Normally I would have been forced to spend the day recording them. Since I had to help the student council, been temporarily released. What am I supposed to do with this? Huh? She pointed to the camera that I'd set up. Serika's tiny finger reached out and hit the play button. She was right. There's now no sound from the camera. Strange. It worked when I checked it this morning. I decided to start by checking the camera setting. Oh, so that was it. Someone fiddled with the settings, right? The audio output's not set to the speaker anymore. Thought off the right setting and changed the output method. I'm a genius! When I switched it over, I suddenly heard loud laughter and yells coming from the speaker. Serika smiled. Felt a little relieved. they hadn't been able to take the video, who knows what the rest of the class would have said about me.
皆さん、カメラ直りましたよ。撮影しますね。
I'm a, IT expert mastermind over here. It was never broken though.
じゃあ始めんぞ、カメラっ子。
And we're gonna start a camera kit. That's how, like, I'm sure lots of people have a similar experience. Like, every once in a while, my grandma will just call me and, like, she'll have a problem with her phone, and I have to be the tech support over the phone. And then after I do nothing at all, it eventually just resolves itself. And she's like, oh, thank you, Horsey. She doesn't call me Horsey, that'd be stupid. But I'm like, all in a day's work. But like, also the whole time, I'm like, why can't you ask my cousin who she lives with my aunt and cousin, right? So she could just ask him. He would be way better how it's dealing with it, since he could actually see the phone. But always happy to help, I guess. Right, everything's ready. Go ahead. Since I was the camera expert, I was put in charge of the filming. What a pain in the butt, pardon my friend. I don't want to do anything to do.
じゃあ行くぞ。せーの。
The loud music started to play again. They all began to dance. But then they weren't happy with the result. First, someone messed up the choreography, and they wanted to change their positions. I only felt like I was doing a good job the first few times. They said it was a promotional video, but it was really just a rip-off of something they'd seen on Nico Nia. No matter what I did, it wasn't going to turn out right. They're still smiling as they danced. What's so much fun about this for them?
ごめん、間違えた。
もうだからそこは右だって右。お箸持つ方よゲロスケ。わかる？
What if he's left-handed? You don't know that. I really didn't care. I hope this would end soon.
タク、ダメだよ。顔に出てる。
Did you want to do it?
タクみたいにかっこよく撮れないもん。
Flattery won't get you anywhere.
おだててなんていないよ。
But hold on. I need to scroll back out. I completely forgot to pay attention to it. Where did the camera's fixed? Start shooting. They never acknowledged Serika there. Okay, hopes are still alive. And why isn't Serika dancing too? If she doesn't exist. Although, are they in the same class? I assume they are. But it could just be they're in different classes. Serika gave an easygoing laugh, like she always did. Oh, fine, she's... And then...
ねえ、宮代くん。今までの見れる？
Suddenly, a girl in a costume talked to me. What was her name? I feel like I talked to her before. You can.
あれ？ちょっと音が悪くない？
Oh,
このカメラのマイクって音楽録音用じゃないんだそうです。田中先輩。
Hanaka-san. That was your name. Serika was amazing. I was in the same class and I didn't even know her name. Good thing I have this part of my subconscious that's a cute anime girl to remember names for me.
ありがとう。あ、そういえばさ、新聞部ワタヤンと対談するって本当？
Watayan? You mean Watabe-san with Nico Nia? Yes, that's right.
やっぱマジなの？ちょっとマジだって。
Huh? Why is she bringing everyone over here? Suddenly I was surrounded.
マジかよ、すげえじゃん。
対談って何すんの？
I don't know, actually. Tanaka-san seemed surprised.
え？あの動画のことじゃないの？
I was surprised. Even Tanaka-san knew about it?
てかさ、新聞部っていまいち目立ってないけど、実はすごかったりする？
That's not true. If they're having an interview with Watanan, then that means Tanaka-san started to say, but everyone started to listen to her. What's going on? I know that Kazuki's classmates and Ari Morris-san talked about it. I didn't expect my own class to get this excited. Talking to Watabe that special?
つかよ。んなことよりもう一つの噂。お前、あれってマジなん？
The other one? The newspaper club has a bunch of cute anime girls in it and you could join it too? Yes! Huh? Other rumor?
川原と殴り合ったって。
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. You could call it a fight. Oh. Almost reached for my cheek, but managed to stop myself.
はあ、マジで？
あ、そういえば少し腫れてる。
Of course, wait, how and why began? Guys, calm down. What's going on here?
すげえな、宮代。お前喧嘩なんかすんの？
No, it wasn't really a fight.
で、あれだろ宮代。川原ってことは女帝と関係あんだろ？
No, yes.
え、何それ何それ。もしかしてノノの取り合い？
マジ？かっこいいじゃん。
Dude, Taku's becoming cool. What the heck? I mean, it's gonna suck when he gets killed tomorrow, but you know, for today, he's cool. Can't take this anymore. Tactical retreat. Went out to the hallway, so the girls started to talk about Yomi. Leaned up against the wall inside. Hear people in the classroom asking where I'd gone. My head hurts. Oh, that's his head. I mean, it's like the same Katawa Shoujo thing as Sao having a heart attack.
タク、大丈夫？
It's just a arrhythmia. I'll be fine. Serika poked her head out of the classroom, waved a hand, and told her I was fine. And then,
人気者になったね、タク。
heck yeah! Serika was smiling. No idea what she was. You know, just talking about my interview with Watabe and my argument with Kawahara-kun, because it was a good excuse to get excited and have fun.
気づいた？
Notice what?
呼び方、カメラっ子から宮代になってたよ。
I've been promoted! I'm noteworthy enough to have my name remembered now. By me, I mean Taku. Is that weird? I'm never for like when you know it's a first-person game. Should I be saying me or should I be saying Takuyo? He's like obviously you know like Takuyu's not like a blank slate protagonist. He's his own person, right? But in my head, I'm always like, yeah, I'm the main character. That's me. Did I?
宮代くん？
Huh? Although also I'm the same. I say that, but also like I'm the same guy. Like whenever people talk about self-inserting, like why do you do that? Get a life. Tanaka-san poked her head out from Serika.
どうしたの？いきなり出てっちゃって。
Still hasn't acknowledged Serika. I had to go to the bathroom.
あ、そっか。ごめん。
Tanaka-san scratched her cheek a little. She looked apologetic.
ごめんね。大事な対談とかあるのにダラダラしちゃって。ダンス次でちゃんと決めるから。
Oh,
はい、私たちも可愛く撮りますから、頑張ってください。
See, so when I say Serika doesn't exist, I'm under the assumption that this is Takuya saying this, but you know, maybe a little more Takuya. Serika answered for me.
ありがとう。
As she turned to go back to the classroom, found myself speaking to her. Serika has not been acknowledged once by anyone besides Takuya this scene, which I can't imagine isn't something. Watch it not be anything, and Serika's actually just a real person, flesh and blood. Tanaka-san.
何？
Oh. Saying this. Can you give me the original music you're using for the dance later?
それはいいけど。
Outside of the lines in the beginning, all you're doing is dancing. So I can overlay the music on top of it separately to make it sound a lot nicer.
え？そんなことこれからできるの？ありがとう。じゃあそれで。ごめん。トイレ早く行ってきて。
You're getting back into the classroom excited. Dang it, I've got to edit now. Ooh, that made me nervous. I feel so tired. Serika waved her cell phone strap at me half. Made the same strange sound it always did. Why do you look so happy?
タクがね、やる気になってるから。
I'm not really. It's just
どうぞ。
even if it was a cliche for a moment, thought that this whole school festival thing might not be so bad after. Is that the end of open the lid? Okay, I'm assuming it's the end of the scene. I'm gonna stop there today because I'm very hungry. Yeah, but my Serika is not real theories. Like, that scene really makes me believe it. Like, you would have thought at least Tanaka there would have Serika even once. Didn't. Although the question is then, if they can't see her, presumably like Ito and people in the newspaper club can. Or alternatively, right, I have played another visual novel, a similar twist if this is the case, right, where a major character is actually all in a character's head. I'm trying very hard not to give anything away for this visual, because I do like this one. Something I read several years ago, not on YouTube, so it could be anything. It could be anything, right? And the big twist is that that character doesn't exist, but another character was in on it, and through like special something. Like, see, I can't talk about it without giving what this visual novel is away right now. It's. I feel like if you've read it, you know what I'm talking about. But basically, I've seen this done before, and even in this other visual novel, there's a case where another character was in on it, and it made sense. Like, I feel like with Chaos Head Magic, it could work somehow. Or they're just playing along to be nice. They're like, oh yeah, here's this crazy kid, let's play along with this imaginary anime girl. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time with probably gonna be one more video before we get to the cultural fit. Yeah, see you guys then. Bye.